Hey guys, GameWay3800 here, once again playing some more. Let's rebuild an Envy. I got a new motherboard in today. It should get the white limited edition Envy up and running, which should be fun. This hasn't run ever, as far as I can remember. It was given to the original owner as just a shell. So yep. Here we are. I can move the bubble wrap away. Careful taking it out of its packaging. And here we are. Brand new little motherboard. And this does seem to have all the right connectors and pieces, as it should. I mean, it would be rather confusing if it didn't, but hey, you never know. This is going to be one of the last pieces we put on. This little, I have no idea what this piece is even, but let's see. Nope, you can't tell at all. I know it plugged in to here with screws. It's also got some connectors. I'm not sure if this connector on it plugs into itself here. Probably not. That's a pretty straight connector. And yeah. Now this does have a BIOS battery. I'm not sure if it's been replaced or not. It doesn't matter. We are going to eventually be putting in some new memory. And this is something special. This is either a Pentium M770 or 780. It's going to be either 2.13 or 2.2 gigahertz. It's also pretty well sealed. Wow. There we go. Toss that away. This is a 780. 2.26 gigahertz. And we have 2 gigabytes of DDR1 RAM. Wish there was DDR2. I do have a DDR2 board, but it's got different screws and a different front I/O, so it wouldn't work at all. Big sad, but you can't do anything about it. Anyways, let us begin. What do we start off doing? I forgot. I should have rewatched my old video. Let's go ahead and start with the base of the motherboard, or base of the computer. We want it to be this direction. Yep, all the I/O lines up. Awesome. We have ourselves a working, well, supposedly working unit. We won't find out until we get it all set up, plugged in, and good to go. So the first thing I'm going to need to do probably is get these screws lined up with the what do you call it, the VGA port there. I need to find those screws. They are unique. Being stubborn in the magnetic approach tray, I'm trying to keep all the related screws you know, with each other, but so far I've completely failed. I need a thing like Linus has, just a, what do you call it, a board thing. There's an extra screw there. I'm not sure if they're related to this computer or not. It's just sticking to the side of the magnetic approach tray. So one thing I should do is have the screen pieces folded up. or maybe even all the way back. so that when I do get it, I don't need to risk breaking something in just trying to get the stupid connectors back in place. Alright, this is going to be a bit tricky. I do need to maneuver the board all around, including the battery connector. The battery connector is a through hole right there. I apologize if the camera is refusing to focus for you. I just need to get kind of a better spot. Why won't that fix itself? There's literally nothing it's trying to focus on up here. What if I do that? Nope, sorry. I got a new tripod for Christmas. I'm not sure if I like it. It's good for panning and smoothing. That's about it. It's pretty confusing. Now that's too close to that camera. I guess I got it. We can try it like this. And then just the whole thing down as one unit. I have no idea how tight these need to be, so I'm going to be a little bit generous. There we go. Alright, while this is in place, I'm going to go ahead and get the left side speaker plugged in here, or at least get it ready to be plugged in there. And now, drop the whole unit in as one. Should drop the whole unit in as one. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to leave the screen like that as it is. I'm going to make sure none of the wires are caught into itself. There we go. This is a left speaker wire. This needs to go under and through this little routing to this connector eventually. But first I need to get the front I/O in place. I'm going to maybe need to bend the board a little bit. Bend the board and the chassis. Good plastic, it shouldn't break. Final last words, am I right? There we go. Yay! Alright, it's kind of in now. I can kind of move it around as I like. I need to find the two screws I need to screw into. Where did my metal plating go? Here it is. This metal plating will show me exactly what header things go where. And this should be the right direction. Or this way. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. So the screw here is one, and there should be a screw someplace else as well. Must be this one blocked by a warranty sticker. I guess I don't really care about that. Let's go right through it. Alright, the motherboard is screwed in. Hooray. That's still awful. That camera work. I'll try to fix it in Premiere in video editing. I don't know why today it decides to overexpose literally everything. Like, it adjusts to me. It's not like it's on a fixed ISO. Alright, I learned last time that these speaker connectors are very fragile. So I do need to be careful. We needed to rip one out before, and I thought, yep, it's good to go. Let's give it a tiny tug and yank. They came out in pieces. That's one. Now let's go ahead and route the other wires here, since we're at it. The Wi-Fi cable has come underneath here. Awesome, so that's that. No interference with other cables. Cool. Now we need to figure out this speaker connector here. Let's use these. Nope, let's reset it. And try again. Maybe I should have plugged it in while it was loose, but now it's all screwed in and I don't want to do that. Come on, you stupid little connector. There we go. It was annoying, but not the end of the world. Just gotta get these connectors pushed in now. Alright. I'm gonna put the shielding back up to see what screws go where. And this must be one of the later pieces. We put on the... Oh, okay, hang on. There's a subwoofer. I did forget about that. Need to plug it up right here. There we go. There we go, that's routed. What about the panel here? We put this on because this panel does have a lot of the screw points in it. Let's just try that out. Nope, okay, so I gotta keep these screws free. Let's just put in everything else. YOLO. There we go, these little silver screws go there as I thought they usually do. Look at that. And one more. Unless there's more than one more, then it'll be more than one more. Or just one more for the top. There we go. That's my excuse for being wrong. I was wrong. Yay. There's more. There's a lot more. That one's not wanting to go in. Alright. Let's try it someplace else. Having a big metal shield is good for heat dissipation and flex protection. It's pretty difficult to get all back together, isn't it? Alright, so that's all of those ones. Need to see which screws do what here. Alright, that one, that one, that one, these. Alright, so is there one here? Yeah, there is. Okay. That might be it for that one. Yep, that's that one done too. Let's go ahead and get this on now. Before we continue on, I am going to take a peek at the thing here, just to see that, yeah, everything we deal with is on the other side of the board. But yeah, this computer's starting to come back to life. It's coming back together. Just need to figure out the placement up top by the hinges. And all the wires up here, I guess, need to be squished down for me to get that properly. So let's do that. And that might be better, probably not. I see something I can try. Unplug this connector and move the Wi-Fi cables under it. Yeah, if I can. I don't want to have to unscrew this. There we go. Give it a little bit of freedom to move around. Plug this back in now. There we go. Hey, there we go. Alright, I caught it. Alright. It's starting to look like a laptop again, isn't it? Alright, all the screws for the bottom can start coming together. I'm going to deal with the outside ones first, inside ones later, because that'll just make things way easier. screw in that one? Yes, I did. Alright, that'll be good for now. Let's tighten these up. Can't tell if that's getting screwed in or not. Maybe it is. Oh well, I'll leave it. Or that one's not going into anything. Is that one of the long ones I've got here? Maybe. Well, let's turn it around to the other side. Once it gets together and starts to hold, it'll be way easier to work on. I don't know why the dogs are barking. It's not going in either. The screws holding these. Alright, so I noticed one thing. This board does not have a firewire connector. And this case does have a port for one. So it's just going to be empty, I guess. Well, it was the only board I could find. I do have another one, but as I said, it's got different screw holes for whatever reason. Alright, no screws fell down from eternity. Maybe there's an SD card port there, I don't know. But yay, it's opening as a laptop now. Let's get the mouse plugged in now. Or try to. Alright, keyboard will be the last thing to go in. I don't know what more work needs to be done as of right now. It does close good. Now put the screws into the back of the hinges. Can't forget about them. That's not going in. We can't force the issue. So let's try it again. The screw's partially stripped, and that's part of the issue. Alright, let's see here. Let's grab this small piece and see where stuff gets plugged up. There we go. I think I remember how this goes. Come on. Nope, still being more than annoying. Why is this one little piece so hard to get in? Should have plugged it up before I installed the board. There we go. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, hindsight's 2020, yada yada yada. Alright, now we can plug you in here. There we go. Alright, we got mostly everything screwed in now. Let's just go ahead and finish up the center screws around here now. Just give it more rigidity. More small screws. Maybe I've got a screw in that. I can't tell. I guess I didn't. Okay. The one screw place here is being... well, it's the one in question. I don't know what screw goes in that. And that is all of the main screws installed. I have no idea if this hard drive is any good. I'll give it a shot though. I don't have any other IDE drives, so what other choice do I have? Who knows, maybe it'll boot right up. That's the hard drive. Let's get the memory installed. Then the Wi-Fi card. Whoever taped this up did a good job. And cut right through it. There's one memory stick. I probably didn't need to buy new memory, but I was like, I'm getting new everything else for this computer, so why not? It's like a new car, or if you're going to be replacing the engine, transmission, the interior of your old car to make it seem new again, why not just get a new car? It might be just as expensive. Alright, so next up is the Wi-Fi card, which I have no idea where I put. I found out where I put it. There we go. I have no idea which antenna is what. Maybe it'll show. It shows gray with an arrow, I think. So let's just do that and hope for the best. In the end, it's still antennas. It doesn't matter. They both wrap around and do stuff. It's like a power circuit. It doesn't matter which one you do, it will still go through. They're really starting that truck up a lot. We got a new truck last week. It's got a big old Chevy 454 big block. It's fun, it's got straight pipes. The whole neighborhood can hear it. I'm sure we're going to get complaints about it. Don't care though. Alright, we're going to hope that's good. If it's not, then oh well, who cares. Alright, next up, this will be one of the big things. We do have a heatsink. That's good. I was unsure if I would ever find a heatsink for this. I did. And if you take a look at it, it's got no thermal paste. It didn't have thermal paste to begin with. I'm not sure if that's by design or if I should add some. We're going to put in the 780 and see how the temperatures are and determine whether it needs thermal paste or not. Ducked. I found the SD card reader. Alright, this does not have an SD card as far as I can tell. Nope, it's got nothing in the SD card. So, yep, I was dumb. I should have plugged this thing in. I didn't see the connector. I was dumb. Oh well. It's not needed to get the system running. If I really care about it, I'll put it back in. But yeah, we need to get the CPU installed now. Here's my little yellow screwdriver. Oh well, doesn't matter, I guess. I'll just use a bit here. Gotta be able to lock and unlock the processor tray. Because that's how these LGA or PGA sockets on laptops work. Is this the right way? I went in pretty convincingly. So if it's not the right way, I will be shocked. Alright, so now, supposedly no thermal paste needed. It's got a little heat pad thing there that can maybe adjust to the die. Or maybe not. I like how there's clearly supposed to be a graphics chip here, but there just isn't one. So this board doesn't need the thing. I'm not sure what video card I would even have. Maybe ATI 9400 or 9000 series. Oh well, none of the boards I got came with one, so apparently it's not important. Who needs a video card, am I right? Come on. What's going on here? I got one started. That's all I need. Two started. Alright. Other than the one screw here that I don't know, I think we're good to go. Or, no, I did get one in there. I need to get one in here. Now that's... I've lost a screw. Yay, who cares? Alright. Now I need to figure out the screw hinge thing back here before I do anything. Can't be these tiny screws, can it? Nope. Actually, only these ones left. Now it's gotta be that one that really doesn't want to thread. There we go, it's now flush with the back of the I/O thing. And so we're missing one external screw. These screws I'm unsure about. Well, I think it's good to boot up. Alright, the keyboard. Now we are missing the hinge covers. I think we can snipe them from the other system though if we need to. Keyboard. Or maybe that's installed. All right. I do have a power supply. Will it reach? Maybe. It will if I do that. Poke. Hey, we have life. power supply is not the right one. But it didn't insta-kill it, and we did get some life. That's a start. I may have thrown away the other power supply because it smoked when or it didn't smoke, but the board did. Let's see here. I guess I can move this away now, since it's a complete laptop for the most part. Just missing some hinges, or hinge covers. I guess we'll celebrate. Who's ready for some actual magic smoke? This is the old board. Oh, it's not smoking. Big sad. I tried. Maybe you saw a spark. But yeah, this power connector just dead. Maybe the board's fine if you replace the power connector, because that's all it's sparking at. Maybe you just need to resolder it. Maybe, or maybe I don't care. Maybe I'm looking at this to see where on earth the SD card thing maybe goes. Because these are the I/O. This is the SD card. It just goes over here. Yep. That was my stupid. Oh well. I guess this will be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed getting a rare Voodoo NV powered up for the first time in years, even if it didn't show anything or do anything on the screen, it powered up for a second. Thanks, Gamble, and we'll see you guys in the future.